Okay, so today we're going to be looking at this house. I've already knocked on the door. There's tenants here. It's for an investor, but it's a new investor, so we're still doing a full inspection. So far we've got cracked porch. Got the frame around the front door starting to come off, missing globe on the lights. Those really aren't outdoor bulbs. Wall penetrations. You can see the damaged roof. Sorry, soffit. Because this is a duplex, we're gonna note which side everything's on, so that way people can find it more easily. Right, we've got wood to soil contact over here, missing paint on those posts. Now, because there's so much, we're gonna have to scale it, not grab every little thing. Lots of debris, damaged soffit, missing paint up here. See if we can't navigate around the truck. I don't know that these boards are, they're on there. Wood to soil contact, we've already got a couple of those. That tree's closer than I like, so we're gonna have tree overhang and both the distance from the trees to the home. Okay, we do like to note tires because those you usually have to pay to get rid of, so more debris in the yard. Okay, so we've got more missing paint. There's gonna be more than we're gonna grab, so we'll just grab over here where there's nothing, and it's like, see, there's definitely some gaps in the wall, some issues over here. So, start with the paint. Also some water damage on there. Okay. The brick looks surprisingly good, which is nice, especially considering the age of the house. Got a little bit of cracking right here, so grab a picture of that. There's an argument to be made that maybe that tree or that tree is not too bad, but this one is definitely bad, which is why I grabbed all three. Okay, there's our crawl space entrance. Well, there's a crawl space entrance. So the house has definitely been added on to, so we can see. Having some fun with these trees growing everywhere. Okay, so we got the condenser right there. I'm not quite ready. I don't know what's going on with that up there, so we're just gonna call it damaged exterior and grab the whole thing. Now that crawl space entrance is not proper. Let's see here. Crawl space door is not proper. It's one, it's made out of wood. And two, it's not mounted on there properly. Anything that wants can come in or out. Okay, next, let's go to HVAC section. Changing the name because it's a duplex, so this one's going to be for 1506. Be careful of the trees. So that nameplate's pretty worthless. Okay, so I'm not sure which brand this is or what year or anything else. The tons, the max rated breaker size. Do know that there's some conduit not on there correctly. We made sure to get part of the AC in there so that they would know where it's at. So if you can't see the nameplate, it's old enough to call it aged units. It's cold outside, so we're not testing it. Suction line insulation is pretty well shot, so we'll note that. And then we have a comment about vegetation, overgrown vegetation by the unit. I think this qualifies. It's not going to be good for it. I'm just going to call this porch is unsafe. I'm not even going to actually get on there, or sorry, this little deck or whatever we want to call it. So, just saying, damaged exterior, unsafe in southwest. Okay, got more peeling, missing paint. Oh. Got a lot of mortar deterioration down here. Okay, just completely overgrown vegetation. You're gonna want to be careful walking around through all this mess. Who knows what we've got. Okay, so improperly roof mounted equipment with those satellite dishes. This overgrown vegetation keeps coming and coming, so we're going to want to note all of that. It's unclear if I'm going to be able to get to those electric boxes, but we'll see a little bit later. Okay, so we'll just grab both meters, stick a picture in the panel section. Got dryer vent, which will make another good wall penetration. We've only got one so far. I'm just gonna call all three of these windows for caulking. 1, 2, 3. Okay, next we've got this building right here. Doesn't look like there's any electricity or power, so we haven't been asked to inspect it, so we're not going to. Next, that electric line is a little bit lower than we like to see. It's touching the, almost touching the roof, and then this one's going through the trees. And that storm damage, that tree's coming down at some point. So, if we search for line, let's see here. Do low hanging line on this one that's right over the roof. And then over here we'll go power lines going through trees. And then we're gonna call storm damage on that tree also. So anytime we have trees falling down or broken limbs or anything that looks like it might fall, call it storm damage, and recommend that they cut it all down, and that way they don't have to worry about it later, because that's going to cause somebody a mess. Oh, nice. So that tree's going to be a headache to clear out. This side's not any better than the other. Got some more cracking in the brick over here. Looks like it's been treated for termites. So we can see those holes right down there that have been patched. So we'll search for wood destroying insects. Come on. There we go. Now the thing is, we don't know how old that is, so we're just gonna punt and tell them to talk to a termite specialist. More unpainted wood, soffit's falling down. There's just so much paint, not really worried so much about it as the actual damage.